Good evening, everybody. It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 2020 edition of Play It Forward. Of course, normally we would be doing a wonderful live show here for you in this great place, in this wonderful auditorium, but things didn't work out that way this year, as you well know. So we're going to be attempting to do this online. This is our 8th annual Play It Forward concert. We started as a fundraiser for the Go Bo Foundation, which is a wonderful organization that was formed to help families that are affected by youth leukemia. And it's in honor of the legacy of Bo Johnson, who you may have heard about, who was a young man from Sister Bay who contracted this form of leukemia and passed away in 2012. And since that time, we have been putting on this concert every year as a fundraiser for that organization. Many of the people that you're going to be seeing performing here tonight have been affected devastatingly in the financial arena by this virus and this pandemic. So all of the funds that are raised tonight will be going back to the performers, with the exception of myself and Pete, who are donating our portion to the other artists that you will see tonight. Now, the way this works is we try to present to you sort of cross-section of the talent pool that is present here in Door County. One thing that I would like to do for you is I would like to play a song for you to open the show, and this is a song that I wrote about 11 years ago now, and I would like to ask you to join in on the chorus, sing along with me at home or wherever you might be. You'll know it when you hear it. You won't know it, but it's easy to pick up. This is called Christmas at the Door. The days are getting shorter now, the snow is coming on, and there's cold wind blowing in across the bay. The stars lit up on the Ephraim dock, and the goats are in the barn, and the crowds of those less hardy souls are long since gone away. As our long trip round the sun winds down for another year, we recall the story and how it all began. And our wondering eyes look to the skies when that song we hear. The angels call of peace for all goodwill to every man. And we're all in this together, this county we call home, this place that seems to call us back wherever we may roam. As we celebrate the season like so many times before, it's Christmas in the county, now that's Christmas at the door. Christmas in the county, Christmas at the door. The ghosts of Charles Peterson watch taking it all in, bearing silent witness from above. Nodding their agreement, it's much as it's always been, this special time for taking stock of all the things we love. As we make the time to see old friends we much too seldom see, do the things there's never time to do, like ski the park till way past dark, go home and trim the tree, raise a glass to Christmas past and Christmases to be. And we're all in this together, this county we call home, this place that seems to call us back wherever we may roam. As we celebrate the season like so many times before, it's Christmas in the county, now that's Christmas at the door. Christmas in the county, Christmas at the door. The kids are home from school now and they're counting off the days till Santa makes his yearly trip to town. Their eyes grow big as pies when the sleigh bell music plays and they see the trees and colored lights all around. And we older kids get caught up in the magic just the same and revel in the wonders of this place. It's so good to be here with you now, should I not recall your name? Still I know we're neighbors when I look into your face. And we're all in this together, this county we call home, this place that seems to call us back wherever we may roam. As we celebrate the season like so many times before, it's Christmas in the county, that's Christmas at the door. Christmas in the county, Christmas at the door. Thank you. One thing we try to do every year is introduce new musicians to you, to the community. And we have a special treat for you tonight, who's a new musician to Door County, who has recently relocated here from New York City. And actually, his story is pretty much told in his video. So please help us welcome to Door County and to Play It Forward, Todd Carey.
Where I wanna be, right where I wanna be low. I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be low. Okay, woke up in the morning and I'm counting all my blessings. Looking up at you, I see it all coming together. Billion things on my mind. Let's take it one day at a time. Okay, I couldn't be better. Feeling bulletproof, it's like I'm ready for whatever. Since I've been with you and everything is going crazy, trust me, baby, I'ma be alright. Yeah, yeah, cause I know that I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be, love. Yeah, I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be, love. And it feels so good the first time. We don't even need it next time. Where I wanna be, right where I wanna be, love. Yeah, okay. Open up my eyes, I see it from a new perspective. I take all my failures and I turn them into lessons. Starting to realize I've been on borrowed time. Okay, changing like the weather. Since we've been together, everything is getting better. All I need is you, and when the world is going crazy, trust me, baby, we gon' be alright. Yeah, yeah. Cause I know that I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be loved. Yeah, yeah, I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be loved. And it feels so good the first time. We don't even need it next time. Because I'm where I wanna be, right where I wanna be loved. Where I wanna be loved.
Thank you, Todd. What a great song. I hope you'll all join me in welcoming Todd and his lovely family to Door County and wish them happiness and success. Coming up next is a longtime friend of ours here at Play It Forward, singer, songwriter, painter, among other things. Please help me welcome Jeannie Coons.
Every morning I fall in love with the sun. she stretches her feathers of fire. A phoenix rising into a sphere, she'll leap up to the heavens from here, from the edge of the world, the edge of the world, from the edge of the world. Each day a sensational portrait of light, giving courage to fight the good fight. The days grow longer and shorter like breath, never knowing how many are left. At the edge of the world, the edge of the world, the edge of the world. She doesn't stay in one place for too long, on her fantastical flight from the dawn to the night. She knows she'll rise when night reaches its end, so she lays down her fire in the arms of a friend. At the edge of the world. The day fades as she descends in an arc, trailing embers of this day's spark. A farewell show of golden and rose, day nestling her head into sunset's arms. At the edge of the world, in the dark, at the edge of the world, 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 where the night shines like pearls, at the edge of the world, in the dark.
Our next group is another Play It Forward favorite. They've been here many times, and we're happy to have them back. This pandemic has been extremely hard on everybody in the music industry, but particularly hard on a rock and roll band like these guys. And in spite of that, they've managed to put together a new album that's recently been released. So please sit back and relax and welcome Dirty Deuce.
another day, another day of sunshine. No, I cannot conceal it, I must reveal it. Time to let my light glow, I've got to let it show. Every day, that still shine. Be another day, another day of sunshine. Every day, that still shine. Be another day of sunshine.
You may remember this song done by Johnny Cash, but due to the stay-at-home order, we've changed the words up a little bit, and even though you just have to stay at home, there's still places you can go. I was toting my pack along the dusty Kalahaki Road when along came a semi-truck with a hand sanitizer load. I said, "If you're going to White Cross Mac with me, you can ride." I said, "Thank you very much, sir, but I'll just stay 6 feet behind." He asked me if I'd seen I-40 with such little traffic. I said, "Listen, man, I've traveled everywhere I can. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Sat in the living room chair, man, over to the bathroom there, man, in the kitchen I got my share. Oh, I've been everywhere. I've been to the hallway, the foyer, the mudroom, the linen closet, dining room, sitting room, staring at the kitchen faucet, master bath, half bath, bonus room, bedroom, cleaning out the attic where there ain't no headroom, both sides of the bed, trying out different pillows, trying to relax while watching all these shows about serial killers. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. I sat in the living room chair, man, over to the bathroom there, man, in the kitchen I got me a pair. I've been everywhere. I've been to the front porch, back porch, citronella, tiki torch, couch, and the lazy boy stepping on sharp toys, hiding in the shower till the hot water runs out, wondering how long till my neighbor gets his guns out, hiding all the toilet paper, guess we need a little more, anything to go to the goddamn grocery store. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man, sat in the living room chair, man, over to the bathroom there, man, in the kitchen with the silverware, man, I've been everywhere. I've been to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, got another look, Reddit and Politico, things I didn't want to know, TikTok, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Tumblr, Instagram, everybody got a cat, even with all the stuff that I've found out there. The most shocking thing is that MySpace is still around. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. I sat in the living room chair, man, over to the bathroom there, man, in the kitchen in my underwear, man, I've been everywhere.
As I said, these times have been tough on everybody, and particularly on musicians. We did a little survey of some of the folks that are playing here tonight, and I was surprised to find out some of the things that we discovered. Many have lost as many as 150 gigs this season. Many have lost between 30 and 85% of their income. Many have pursued virtual presentations online, spontaneous Facebook shows, but the bottom line is times are tough for many of the artists you're seeing here tonight. Our next guest tonight wears many hats. She's a singer, songwriter, writer, mom, and very hardworking artist on all fronts. Please welcome Katie Dahl.
It's that time of year when it's hard to say what's being born again, what is dying. It's that time of year, brightest stars and the darkest days, woman heavy on a bed of straw, the cattle crying, in the dark, who brings the light in the dark, who brings the light. Last night a whiteout snow, my love stacking wood, sparks in an iron stove, North Wisconsin, everything we'll never know, gut full of fear and good, the blanket that my mother wove, the life we've chosen in the dark, who brings the light in the dark, who brings the light. I got a baby boy, I don't even know his name. He is sleeping here beside me. Tiny little baby boy, set to come with the springtime rain, set to stay for a little while beside me in the dark, who brings the light in the dark, who brings the light in the dark, who brings the light, yeah. It's that time of year when it's hard to say what's being born again and what is dying.
Okay, you want to do that little intro? One, two, three, four. Magic happens at Christmas each year. Ornaments alive as the ornaments cheer. They come to life both far and near at the ornament dance. The music box plays, they form a line. Mistletoe taps to keep the time. Tree lights blink and tinsel shines at the ornament dance. La 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 la. And you can sing along, that's the chorus right there. So gingerbread man, a button missing, crooked eye, no lips for kissing, but he's swinging and he's twisting at the ornament dance. One leg shorter than his other, but to him it's not a bother. He'll dance one circle then another at the ornament dance. La 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 la. They grab Rudolph by the nose, dozy-do until it glows. Watch out or you'll step on your toes at the ornament dance. The angel rests at the top of the tree. She's danced so hard she can hardly breathe. Then she spreads her wings and floats so free at the ornament dance. La 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 la. It should come as no surprise, Santa's here with his laughing eyes, for a break before his sleigh ride at the ornament dance. Maybe you think he's way too old, but he's got the moves, got the soul, all while doing his belly roll at the ornament dance. La 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 la. Charlie Brown tree branches few, so few you can see right through to over where they're dancing to at the ornament dance. Then the ornaments stop and say a prayer, giving thanks that they're all here. Then one last jig until next year at the ornament dance. La 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 la.
The next person it's my pleasure to introduce to you was a new member of our community that we introduced about 4 years ago. She came to Sturgeon Bay to the Steel Bridge Festival, fell in love with Door County, fell in love with Sturgeon Bay, and relocated here from New York City, and we're delighted that she did. It's hard to believe that, in one way, that it's just 4 years that she's been here, because it feels like she's been a part of this extended family forever and ever. But as Pete and I can attest, one day you're the new kid on the block, the next day you're the old guy up the street. Not that Kathy is the old guy up the street, don't get me wrong, but she's somebody whose music is wonderful, and we're so happy to have her. Please welcome Kathy Greer.
It's the holidays, and we've got so much to be thankful for. Taking care of each other. When it's winter outside and the snow is falling, Christmas time and my friends are calling. Everyone's out for holiday cheer, but the blues keeps me in here. I don't wanna go out into the cold, and I don't wanna celebrate. So I lay on my couch full of memories and heartache. I got holiday lights in the window, they're colorful in the air. I've got a glass of wine and that should be fine, but you're not here. I can't take this first December without you by my side. You can deck the halls, sing fa la la, Uncle Man, it's been a dreidel in a winter wonderland. Recite the list of every reindeer, but one thing is perfectly clear. Nothing can bring back the one that I miss. Nothing to pull me from the abyss. I really miss your kiss. Okay, truth be told, I'm trying to be slick. You never really kissed, you just gave me a lick. I got the blues 'cause you're not here. Seems like everyone's got a story about losing their four-legged friends. While my attention drifts, feels like I'm falling off a cliff. I can't pretend, I don't wanna hide it or put on a show. I'm feeling the blues, I've been down so low, 'cause you're not here.
coming to town. But how can I be happy with you not around? I set your picture for all to see. Leave your collar, your tags, your leash by the tree. All the while miss you terribly. I got the blues 'cause you're not here.
One thing that I've always felt about this place is that there's a certain power here in this room, in this place. It's been filled with so many wonderful vibrations over the years from all these performers that have performed here and all the kids that have had their first experience on a stage and high school kids that have had their first acting experience. All of those things, somehow they're still here. And a lot of people pick up on that. Many of the performers that come here can go away and don't forget Door Community Auditorium and the relationships that they've developed here. Our next performer is one such person, and his name is Wade Fernandez, and he's a Native American musician. He performed here in the fall of 2019. He gave a workshop at Gibraltar School, and he has become a member of the DCA family in a sense, and we are delighted to have him join us. Please enjoy the music of Wade Fernandez. Our next performer we met through Wade Fernandez. His name is Yames Tony Finlayson, and he is a drummer. He recently did a drum circle here and a virtual drum making workshop with some of the kids online. We're delighted to have him and welcome him into the Dork Community Auditorium family.
I come from the root that brings people together. I rock hard no matter what the weather, 'cause in these times we must hold on strong. That hate is short, but our love is long. Hey! This is it. This is it. There's a tree. There's a spirit in the tree. He's got something to say, and this is it. This is it. There's a drum song for our mama on her birthday, and this is it. This is it. There's a reason for these seasons, a rhythm to this rhyme, and this is it. This is it. This is it. Wally moo, Wally moo, Wally moo, Wally moo. That's my drum. Wally moo, 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 This drum that I'm playing is a djembe drum from West Africa, countries like Senegal, Mali, Ivory Coast. My djembe drum is named Wally moo, 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 Wally moo,
Our next guest also comes to us by way of the Steel Bridge Song Fest. She's appeared on our stage in the past, backing up Pat McDonald, and she also did a coffee house show here last winter. Please welcome Genevieve Hayward.
Hi everyone, Genevieve Hayward here, coming at you from my place, sitting on my new thrifted chair I just got. Wow, what a year it's been. Crazy year. Can't believe it's already Christmas season. I got my little Santa Claus feet that you can kind of see here, so I'm getting ready to go here, getting in the season. But I'm going to be playing an original tune for you that I wrote called Take Care, and I had the chance to record this one out in Norway last year. It's weird to think I was in Norway a year ago. But yeah, so if you like it, it's out on the streaming platforms, and I think this song's pretty fitting with the times. It's just about really taking care of yourself, you know? And it's called Take Care. hard to pretend I never loved you like that. This old feeling keeps creeping on by. Every time that I catch your smile, enough to make a girl go wild. History tends to repeat itself. I wonder if I can reverse that spell. Sick and tired of my old ways. It's harder each time to fly away. Held down by you saying my name. Ooh, baby, I'm misunderstood. Ooh, I'm thinking love could do you good. Don't have the time to help. I should be taking care of myself. I should be taking care of myself. Living inside of a smoke-filled box, hiding from the truth behind the fog. Man-made words are the best kind to shed a little light on this crooked mind. Ooh, baby, I'm misunderstood. Ooh, I'm thinking love could do you good. Don't have the time to help. I should be taking care of myself. I should be taking care of myself. Don't wanna know what you do behind my back. Keep all the secrets locked up in your chest. Searching as I search the ground for scraps. This heart is aching more than I can stand. This heart is aching more than I can stand.
Thank you, Genevieve. One thing I referred to in the song that I did for you was this place that seems to call us back wherever we may roam. That happens with a lot of folks that live in Door County and then move away and realize, I really want to get back there. That's the case with our next guest.
Hello, we're Spike and April. This is our tune, Up to 35.
In a sleepy town's where I want to go. About 20 miles south of Old Death's Door. In a old town hall, we're gonna have a ball. my little town or bust. If you get in my way, you're gonna eat my dust. It's gonna burn like a hive when it comes alive. When the feeling goes up to 35. When the feeling goes up to 35. Feeling goes up to 35. Feeling goes up to 35.
Bye.
Thank you, Spike and April. I think we're all aware of that phenomenon of the changing speed limits going through Ephraim. Anybody who's been pulled over in the spring when the speed limits are dropped again is painfully aware of that. One of my great thrills over the years of doing Play It Forward is that I get to share the stage and hang out with Big Mouth. They've come every year. I think I might have seen their first gig together in Door County. I've been following them for years. I love their music, and it's always great to have them here. I consider them to be Door County's house band.
I'm hard at work while you fast asleep. I'm catching up, I'm a night creeper. I work day and night on the money I save. I get plenty of rest when I'm in my grave. Doing alright, doing that thing. Reaching out for the golden ring. You better look out, I'm right behind. All the dreams, I realized I was shoved down, knocked out under the phone. Disgrace, dismissed, man, they said I was done. I never gave up, and now that I'm free, I'm perpetual motion, ain't no stopping me. I'm doing alright, doing that thing, reaching out for the golden ring. You better look out, I'm right behind. All your dreams, realize I'm a night creeper, truth seeker. I'm creeping up, I'm closing in. A night creeper, soul seeker. I'm creeping up on you.
Thanks, guys. At this time, I want to just give a shout out to a good friend of ours here at Play It Forward, Mr. Pat Judy, who is the perennial drummer for Big Mouth and the founding drummer for Big Mouth, who couldn't join us this year for health reasons, but I just want to say hi and tell him that we miss him, we love him, and we hope he gets better, and we can't wait to see him soon. Our next guest, Pat McDonald, is an amazing artist. He's done so much for his fellow artists that his impact in this community is hard to even gauge. He and his partner, Melanie Jane, have been the driving force between the Steel Bridge Songfest that has become such a source of pride for Sturgeon Bay, Door County, and the entire region and beyond. I remember the first time I went to a Steel Bridge concert. I didn't know quite what to expect, but I was picturing all of these musicians coming in from all over the place, partying and just a raucous time, and there was that. But I remember at the time recalling something that I had recently read, and it had to do with a group of master carpenters who were assembled to build a church, and it talked about the almost reverential way that they approached the task before them in an attempt to do the very best they could do. And I remember thinking, that's kind of what's going on here. When somebody would be performing, their cohorts would be in the room listening intently and with purpose and pulling for them. And there was definitely that vibe. And I went away thinking, this is really something special. And it is, and it goes on, and we're very proud of it. And we're very thankful to Pat and Melanie Jane for all they have done. And so it's just my great pleasure to welcome to our show Mr. Pat McDonald.
I study nuclear science. I love my classes. Got a crazy teacher who wears dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. I'm doing alright, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Gotta wear shades. I got a job waiting for my graduation. 50,000 you buy a lot of beer. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. Doing alright, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. I'm heavenly blessed, worldly wise. I'm a peeping Tom techie with X-ray eyes. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. I'm doing alright, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades.
Thank you, Pat McDonald. There is indeed a song for our times. Last year, we had the pleasure of introducing to you folks Solomon Lindenberg, who at that time was a senior here at Gibraltar. And we are so glad to have him back here this year. And he will also be joined by another Gibraltar grad, Zephyr Caesar. So please welcome Solomon Lindenberg and Zephyr Caesar.
Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys. One warm December, our hearts will see a world where men are free.
Someday at Christmas there'll be no wars, when we have learned what Christmas is for, when we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth.
Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas we'll see a man. No hungry children, no empty hands. On happy morning, people will share a world where people care.
Someday at Christmas there'll be no tears, when all men are equal and no man has fears. One shining moment, one prayer away from our world today.
Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time.
Someday at Christmas, man will not fail. Hate will be gone and love will prevail. Someday a new world that we can start, with hope in every heart.
Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas time.
Thank you, Solomon and Zephyr. What a beautiful song. Our next guest is my good friend and partner in crime here at Play It Forward, Mr. Pete Thelen. Pete is an amazing guy. Everybody knows him. He is an amazing musician, and what you may not know is how wide and deep his His experience is in the blues, and it's all evident on a new CD that he has released that features many of the people that he's played with over the years, as well as him playing a collection of Pete's songs. And we're in for a treat here. He's going to perform a song off of that collection with Hans Christian. So please welcome Pete Thelen and Hans Christian.
Looking out the window, planning my next move. Not in any hurry, just the thought passing through. What's the hesitation? They'll listen to every word I say. The rock and roll wizard is gonna make everything okay. Too many places, too many roads, too many airports without any clue. Too many faces, too heavy loads, too much time away from you. Play from the heart, every word takes its toll. It's like the first time, you push like it's the last. It's the music, it's the memory, marked in time in the mind. You know it, sing along with it. You know it, sing along. Too many places, too many roads, too many airports without any clue. Too many faces, too heavy loads, too much time away from you. Looking out the window, planning my next move. Not in any hurry, just the thought passing through.
Pete made the comment that when he was writing that song, he was thinking about retiring from music. But in light of COVID, he realized how truly important the music is to him. And so we hope he gets that retirement notion out of his mind and just keeps going on and on and on. So many of our performers here have been so profoundly impacted economically by the events of the year that they're really hurting. And so one thing that we're doing differently this year is all donations that are made to Play It Forward will go back to the artist. Whatever you feel you can do, just please do it, and we will be most appreciative. So, having said that, I'm going to say goodnight. And I'm going to introduce you to the executive director here at DCA, Please say hi to Carrie Lewis.
Greetings from Door Community Auditorium, and thank you for tuning in to our 2020 Play It Forward benefit concert. We thank our event producers Pete Thelen and Thor Thoreson, and DCA's production team Kurt Thomas, Nick Hoover, and our video editor Priscilla Hill. We also thank all of the 2020 artists and community members who share their talents, voices, and support with us year after year. This year's finale is a collaborative effort featuring a poem we've loved and held dear for a decade. The poem was written by Ralph Murray for our 2010 Christmas at the Door event. This year's reading includes Ralph's voice, flute and guitar from our neighbor and friend Wade Fernandez from the Menominee Nation, as well as the faces and voices of our Play It Forward cast and community members. Reading the poem this December holds so many emotions. We smile thinking of gatherings and feasts of the past. We grieve both the old and new losses of loved ones. We worry over an unknown future, for the health and safety of loved ones, for a world filled with unrest. We ache for days when we can gather, sing, eat, play, pray, and walk closely together. In light of all of these things, we wondered if this was the right poem for these times, or if it was just too painful with all that's missing this year in terms of cultural traditions and the literal gathering of friends, families, and communities. Ultimately, we decided this poem's spirit is still the balm that our souls crave. In recent weeks, I've been thinking about breadcrumbs and how we think of a breadcrumb trail as leading us back to a known place or leading us back home. And while I long for the traditions of the past and acknowledge grief, failings, hurt, injustices, and worries, as my mother's daughter and my daughter's mother, I owe it to them and to all past and future generations to hold space and dream of the future days when we gather again safely and share meals, stories, and songs in person. There is so much hard work to do to get us to that new place where peace, justice, goodwill, and all are welcomed guests. But if we don't imagine it, believe in it, and welcome it, it most certainly won't happen. And so I ask you to join me in imagining that place. Join me in taking your handful of breadcrumbs and tossing them into the winds and having the faith that with open hearts, willing hands, listening ears, mindful and well-informed actions, we will find our way forward together.
Whatever you believe, whatever you do not, there are sacred rites you must perform in dark December.
Do this for me. Pull together the kitchen table, the folding table,
And that odd half oval, usually covered with bills and broken pencils and red ink.
Pull together family and friends, cool cats and stray dogs alike.
Turn off everything except colored lights.
The roaster, the toaster, the stove.
Cook, bake, eat. Yes, even the fruitcake.
Eat crowded around those assembled tables with mismatched chairs.
Reach so far in your sharing that you hold the sun in one hand, the stars in the other, and no one between is hungry.
Now walk together.
Talk together.
Be together.
On these darkest nights, give and forgive.
Light candles and ring bells.
Sing the old songs.
Tell the old stories. One more time. Leaving nothing out.
Leaving no one out in the long night.
Leaving nothing wrong that you can make right.